Nestled between Tony Gwynn Drive and Trevor Hoffman Way, this is Petco Park. Sunday baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And towing the slab, Michael King. And Chris, he seems a lot more comfortable pitching here at home than on the road, right?
Indeed, Boog, and there can be several factors, whether it's just sleeping in your own bed, being around your family, going to your favorite restaurant before you come to the ballpark. I don't know what it is for him, but the numbers are clear that he's been dominant in this place. The only frustration is you see how good he is at home. If you're a teammate or a coach, you're looking and saying, hey, if you can be almost as good as that on the road, you're going to have a great year, and we're going to win more ball games.
Tap foul at the plate. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
So digging in, Andy Pajes.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
On the ground. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now it's Freddie Freeman. He always seems to have a smile on his face when we get a chance to talk with him, Chris. In there at the knees. 0-1.
Freeman, one of those guys everyone wants on their team, and it's not only for that great smile of his. One thing that separates him is how much he cares about winning. Yeah, he's talented, but I don't think there's a selfish bone in his body.
Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Freeman is one of those guys that backs it up, too. If his manager wanted to try something different because it's going to help the team, he's going to give it a shot. And that's just the way he's wired, whatever it takes to win.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Freeman is exactly the type of player great teams need to have on their roster because the game of baseball is such a team sport. So I guess it's no surprise Freeman has been on some really good teams in his career.
Missed.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that'll do it. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here at Petco Park. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Emmett Sheehan. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Fernando Tatis Jr. leading things off and takes a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it. Sheehan in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2021. Got him swinging. 1 away. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, and Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Samant Taylor in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
That's a ball. Outside.
Just
Ball
missed.
low.
Outside, and
This
it's ball
four.
four.
Take your
He
base.
did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
One down. Jackson Merrill now at the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
Ball outside.
This is again 5 in a row. The 1-0. Oh, trouble with the
that's up.
fastball, and it gets away from him. No advance, though. Now, quick throw to first, and he's back in safely. Here's a 2-0. That one lifted to left. Edman has a beat on it. He makes the grab.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 13.
And now it's Manny Machado.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it. Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Runner on the go. And Manny gets a piece. Got him swinging. Scoreless after 1. Back here in San Diego, now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts.
Betts.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And a foul ball. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 13, Matt.
Here's Muncy to hit. Big time power.
No, that's high.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carrying, makes the catch up against the wall.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Kyle.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. On the ground to third, Machado fires across the diamond, and Tucker is retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. So here's the Padres DH, Gavin Sheets.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Hee-haw! No, that's up.
Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Fastball for a strike. Line drive and foul ball. That one inside. Look out.
Really
no, that's
good
down.
take, especially
Ball.
with 2 strikes.
Three and two. Payoff pitch. That one misses.
Take your base, ball
So
four.
lead off walk.
Well, he opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch, but now he's got to work out of the stretch.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. No score here in the second. Ball one to Bogaerts. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. The tag, and he's out at second. The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Snags it on the run. Out number 2.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Ty France at the plate now. That's ball 1. Check swing.
Outside ball.
No appeal. And it's 2-0. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And it's ball 4.
That's
He
low.
missed
Ball
down
4.
low.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Will Wagner, the next to hit, takes outside. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. This one in the air right field, and that'll get down for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's the catcher to hit, Rodolfo Duran. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Petco Park, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
King back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That one finds the zone. That is strike two. And that one ripped to left. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So up next, Dalton rushing. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Down, ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Edman gets his lead at first, nobody out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The second baseman, Alex.
So digging in, Alex Freeland.
Ball.
Top of the third, no score. Quick toss to first, and he's back safely. The 1-1.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in. Save!
Up next, the Dodgers.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Here's Ohtani.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Tap softly to the right side, and that's a foul ball. In the air to left center. Taylor in position. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. On the board first, it's 1-0.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Paz at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
That's a ball.
1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Check swing and went. And the count 1-2. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to first. No swing. Sets him down looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Padres nothing. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in San Diego, up now the Padre leadoff man, Fernando Tatis Jr.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 1 down.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
So up next, Samad Taylor walked his first time. And a bunt towards third.
And foul.
And that's a foul ball.
Ball.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Merrill, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Up the middle, bats up with it. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. Padres down in order. They're down 1-0. On to the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. 1-0 to Freddie Freeman. That one to first. France takes it to the bag, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Mookie Betts. Grounded out his first time up. And Mookie
Ball,
takes.
that's in.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Here comes Max Muncy. Flied to right his first time. That one fouled off. Right down to shoot. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at first, one away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Betts, the base runner at first with 1 out. Just misses with that one. Got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's Kyle Tucker. Grounded out his first time up. Yo one. Way inside. The 1-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Chop to the left side. Machado got him on the off-balance throw. And that is that. One left for L.A. They lead it 1-0. Bottom 4. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Manny Machado.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
Pitch misses.
That's high.
There.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Rushing, takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Up next for the Padres.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one ripped, but foul. Sheets in his 5th season, 29 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2017.
Ball.
That misses
Nope,
the
that's
zone.
in.
Ball 2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Fastball for a strike. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
Tough to
That's
take
the ball
a
down.
2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
This guy's
That's
a
a ball.
fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And it remains 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Next one
Ball,
misses,
that's high.
and it's a full count.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Pitch AB
That's out.
right
Ball
there
4.
before he worked the walk.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
2 outs, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. Walked his first time. Fastball
Ball
is
outside.
outside. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1.
Ball.
Bogaerts off of first with 2 away. Way out front for strike 2. That's outside.
Ball outside.
Full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
So a
Ball
walk.
4. Take your
Runners
base.
at first and second.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Here's the second baseman, Will Wagner. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Wagner not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
2 on, 2 outs. That
Ball,
misses.
that's high.
And 1-1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at
Leading
Petco
off
Park,
for Los
all
Angeles,
set for the
the
start of the
lefty,
inning.
number
Tommy
25,
Edman steps to the
Tommy
plate for the Dodgers.
Edman.
No, ball.
In the air, left side. Taylor gets under it. One up, one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Dalton Rushing will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
The 1-2. Fastball is
ball.
outside. Ground ball left side.
That's
and
foul.
That's just foul. Here's a 2-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And up next for Los Angeles, Alex Freeland. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
No, that's low. Ball. No, that missed. That's
missing
the ball.
with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Two now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Way inside, gets out of the way. And a 3-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're on top 1-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Rodolfo Duran. Swings through that high fastball. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Alex Vesia, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Klein, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Strike 2. He goes down looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Next for the Padres, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
1.
The Padres trailing by a run, last half of inning number 5. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder.
Now the number 2 hitter, Samad Taylor. A strikeout and a walk. That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike 1. And he gets tied up right there.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they tie it up. It's 1-1.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of his zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Here comes the 0-1. That's through there for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Flares it towards left center field. And that's down. A base hit. And that gives Manny Machado a chance to hit with 2 out.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Machado in the box again, takes a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And a big swing and a miss.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
No, that's out. Ball, that's up.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Quick move to first, and he's back in easily. Good job to fight that one off. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Padres knotted up with this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Now, Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. That misses.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious. This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Just
that missed. That's a ball.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And he walked
Ball
him.
four.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Now quick throw to first.
Oh,
Pajes
he beat it.
back on a dive. And there's your strike. Activity in the bullpen. Jason Adam getting ready to go. Morejon warming up as well. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. And that one fouled off. Jackknifes out of the way. The Dodgers with the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the sixth. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And misses inside. Mookie Betts up next for the Dodgers. And a payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Go-ahead run on base. Mookie digs in here. 1 for 2. Fought off foul. Pajes off of first with 2 away.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Here's a 1-1.
That's a ball.
Turns and fires to Betts. Check swing. He went. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, that could be a big walk in this ball game. Moves the go-ahead run into scoring position. So some pressure pitches coming up in this next AB.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Michael King gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Pitching
Padres,
change here, Ron Marinaccio. He's been so good against lefties. And now it's Max Muncy.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. Off the mark there. And now 3-0.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Fastball for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And now a very big at-bat for Kyle Tucker. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Checks his swing, now with appeal to third. He went around. Tough call, but that ends the inning. And the Dodgers leave him loaded. Score remains tied 1-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Vesia. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. So here's the Padres DH, Gavin Sheets. He is struck out, and he is walked.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Brock Stewart, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Hernandez getting loose as well. The 0-1 just
No,
missed.
that's down. Ball.
Makes the catch, 1 down. And here is Xander Bogaerts.
Yeah!
All tied up here in the bottom of the sixth. Sliced hard but foul. Ground ball to the right side. Freeland on to first, and that's an out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Number 25.
And now, Ty France. He's been a great free agent sign.
Hoo-yah!
Strike two.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And a swing and a miss. That's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still tied 1-1. We go to the top of the seventh, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman.
You know, these
That's
Dodgers
inside. That's
just
the ball.
aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far.
That's the ball.
0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Oh, yeah!
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Ball.
The next offering misses. And now 3-1. It's a leadoff
That's ball
walk.
4. Take your base.
And that's the go-ahead run.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move.
Now pitching for the
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Jason Adam. He comes out for the 35th time this year. And here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just missed.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A 2-run blast. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 3-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Now it's the second baseman, Alex Freeland. The 0-1. Fouled off left side. Adam, a 6'3" righty, 230 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. This one in the air, center field. Merrill under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter,
Back to the top of the order. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Just
That missed. That's a ball.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 runs across in the inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That's in there, and it's 2-2. To third, Machado sends it to first. That's out number 2.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's going to be Andy Pajes. He swings and fouls one off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
2 down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Up the middle. What a stop. Throws from his knees.
No,
line.
he's
He's
in there.
safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Here is Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hee-haw!
Pajes leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The 0-2.
Ball high. Ball.
Now one
Ball,
missed.
that's out.
Mookie Betts waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 3-1 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brock Stewart.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's the second baseman, Will Wagner.
The second baseman, Will Wagner.
First pitch, and he
ball.
just misses. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Ball.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. A dive, nice stop, fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that, that's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Next to hit, Rodolfo Duran. And the 0-1. That one's bound hard the other way. The 0-2. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Bangs off the wall. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
No, ball.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And the count 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Next for the Padres, the left fielder.
And the batter now, Samad Taylor.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. That is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Padres 1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Padres,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. David Morgan.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
This one popped up. Wagner under this one. And there's 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13.
Max Muncy at the dish. Check swing went around. That's strike 1. Foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
That's
Ball
a
up.
really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Taylor should have this one. 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
And next for LA, Kyle Tucker.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Upstairs.
Nope, ball.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th.
That's a ball.
Outside
No, that
low,
missed. That's a ball.
3. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. Payoff pitch. And they'll do it again. That one ripped. This looks like extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
So runner at second, 2 down. Tommy Edman at the plate. Man at second. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Runner at first with 2 away. At the plate, Dalton rushing. He's already homered in this game. In the air to left center. Taylor has a beat on it. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 4-1.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Dodgers,
new pitcher on the
number
mound as we
29.
roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jonathan Hernandez.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Here's Machado.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Ball.
The 1-0. And that is out of play. One now. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Close
That's the
one,
ball.
doesn't get the call. And now 3-2. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Runner on at first with one gone. Next for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. Just
Outside.
missed.
That's a ball.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. Merrill at first, one gone. Next pitch
That's
is
a ball.
downstairs.
That's down.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 2-2.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Here's a 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2-2 now. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate.
That's the ball.
3-2 now.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Pages on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Padres leave one, and they trail it 4-1. Back here in San Diego, we go to the 9th. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. High fly ball out to left field. Taylor under it. And there's one down.
Up next to the Dodgers, the designated hitter.
Back to the top of the order now. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball one. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And a 1-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And now it's 1-2. There's a line drive to left field. Taylor takes it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way bad.
Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
Up next to the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5.
So a man aboard. Freddie Freeman, the next to hit. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
Ball 1. And another ball. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Here comes Pages around third. Relay throw home, safe. And they lead by 4.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. David Morgan is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Kyle Hart.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Nope. Ball. Heck what?
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. Here comes Freddie around third. He'll score, and the lead is up to 5.
Up next to the Dodgers, the first
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
No, that missed.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Here.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. And it's gone. Max Muncy, a 2-run homer. And they boost their lead. It's 8-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 4 with a double. Hard hit to third. On to France, and Tucker is retired. And that's the inning. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Padres 1. Back here at Petco Park, we head to the bottom of the 9th. Ty France digs in now.
Nope. Ball. Ball.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 2-2. That one almost got him. On the ground to first,
foul ball.
And that's foul. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one misses.
Take your baseball,
so
Thor.
leadoff walk.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boo?
Will Wagner, the next up for the Padres.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Yeah.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
0-1. And it's fouled away. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Dodgers up big in this one. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
That's
Still
down.
just
That's the ball.
Second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. He flips it to second in time. They get the double play, and just one out to go now.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jonathan Hernandez departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Will Klein.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Last chance for the Padres. Here's the catcher, Rodolfo Duran. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area. That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Two down, nobody on. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1.